You didn't hang on. I said, hang on a minute. You didn't hang on.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
Oh. Well, for any of you that don't know, this is not me shaved. That's my brother Doug. Looks like he's growing his beard back. You never know what he's going to be. One day he'll have a long beard, the next day he don't have any. 2 days later he's got a long beard again. But anyway.
I like to be a Jake.
Anyway, which one you got there, Doug? What rifle?
308.
308. Savage 99 308. And this is a C model, and it has the same featherweight barrel that the F does. It's a nice lightweight trim little rifle.
Good triggers.
Hmm?
And good triggers.
Good triggers? Yeah. Yeah, it has good triggers on them.
Better triggers.
Yeah. Yeah. It has great triggers for lever action, let's put it that way.
Better than the rotisseries.
Hmm?
Better than the rotisserie.
Yeah. I thought, boy, that thing's loud. My muffs, but I looked up, my muffs weren't sealing off very good. Doug has got him a target set up out here at 100 yards with a whole bunch of circles on it. He's doing what everybody needs to do. Get out here and get their guns zeroed before the season starts.
Look how simple this is.
Do what?
Look how simple that is.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the collectors, they kind of knock the C model in that. If Arthur Savage had invented the clip fed, the rotary magazine would have never been in existence. I mean, as much as I like the rotaries and all that stuff, the clip is, in fact, a better mechanism. Do what, Doug? Do what'd you say?
I said, I'll probably shoot if you shoot 150 rounds and apologize to her.
What he's saying is, show that rifle around here a minute. Turn that rifle around a minute.
Huh?
Let me see that rifle a minute. Put it on safe. And just turn it around here and let's look at it. What this is a Ruger 77 International. It's like my little Ruger number 1 International, but this is the bolt action version. So it's a beautiful little rifle. And that's probably Doug's most used rifle. He probably uses it more than any. Calls it old fire and brimstone, but it's one of those guns that the more you shoot it, the more accurate it gets. And when it's got a barrel that looks yellow, it shoots great. But now, what he's done is he's cleaned it back to bare metal. It might not even hit the same feel he's aiming at now. So he might have to, like I said, he might have to run at least 150 rounds through it before it gets shooting again. But it's one of those guns that absolutely shoots great with a massively fouled out barrel.
I've got to see if Joe Biden will send me some more 243.
Yeah. Well, you think that's going to work, do you? this little Ruger 77 International. Brother Doug bought at the same time that I bought the #1 International. This thing, it's got what? It's 18.5-inch barrel in it, Doug. But, and the little #1's got a 20-inch, and they're both same length, overall length, because #1 don't have any length in the action here. But it's a beautiful little rifle. And oddly enough, it's become probably Doug's overall favorite deer rifle. And I know my absolute favorite deer rifle is the #1 International. Even though I got a few more that I like, the #1 International is the gun. Now, run that and buy me again, Doug.
I said, old fire and brimstone, when I opened the safe, it jumps out and says, take heed. Little huckleberry. We'll get her done.
That's that Ruger,
And then you can carry
Ruger International
other
77.
13 rifles that you like to carry.
and 243. A lot of people say a 243, just not the right gun to deer hunt with. And Doug said sometimes he might sort of tend to agree with him. Sometimes it's just entirely too much gun. A lot of people said 243 is not enough. Well, they're plumb silly. 243 is plenty.
I feel ashamed of myself for shooting with it. Just a 243.
Hang on. Let me at least go ahead. Whew, that was an experience.
Well, I know one thing. If you plant them and it don't rain on them soon, the turkeys will get every one of them.
Wait just a minute, Doug. Wait a minute, I got another freaking battery run, dude. It would drive you nuts trying to keep batteries going.
Yours.
Hang on. Let me at least go ahead.
Have to find the spot.
And these are a hand load.
Shoot the bottom target. Yours on?
Yeah.
I just had one.
You didn't have yours in. You asked me if I had my ears on. He did. You just paid yourself back for what you got me
laboratory
involved
we
in.
working in?
Huh?
What kind of lab we working in?
Where's my earbuds go? There they are. Mm-hmm. Shooting at the left one?
Yeah. on the spot.
And these are a hand load.
Mister. Shoot a bottom target. It's ears on.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Whew, that was an experience. Mm-hmm. Shooting at the left one?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. I ain't got no ears on. I get interested in video and I'm forgetting about my ears. Well, I sure am glad I put them on.
That would have made a good video, you mopping your room up with me.
You definitely want your ears on. That one is a 308, ain't that?
Yeah. Well, 308. He's starting to tighten up a little bit.
Do what?
I said he's actually started tightening up a little bit.
He likes a fouled out barrel too, huh?
Yes, down to a 14-inch group.
You said you cleaned all your guns with what?
I don't remember what it's called.
Some kind of super cleaner?
Oh, yeah.
He said he liked to never quit getting green and blue patches out. Now none of them want to shoot.
It made Butcher's Borshine ought to be ashamed of itself.
Gun Blue 490. A gentleman from up in New Hampshire.
Something patch out.
Hmm?
Something patch out.
Patch out. So anyway, he says all that's not necessarily copper fouling, that it's just gilded metal filling in the low spots and stuff. And he says that's actually what's breaking your bore end, slicking it up. And he has a lot more factory training than I do. He's factory trained by several different outfits, and he says, leave that in there. That's what slicks your bore up. But anyway, Doug has a couple of guns that he shot here has he's super cleaned, and they super ain't shooting real good. Got a couple of rifles that was very accurate, but all of a sudden they ain't. Especially old Brimstone, that 243. That thing usually shoots super good, but it ain't today. Sometimes the results are staggering, ain't they?
Yep. That's the final spot.
And these are a hand load.
Shoot above the target. Put your ears on.
Yeah.
I just had one in.
You didn't have yours in. Yes, if I had my ears on, he did. You're just paying yourself back for what
kind
you
of
got me a while
laboratory we
ago.
working in?
Huh?
Kind of lab we working in?
You got your ears on this
Yeah, I
time?
do this time.
You'll put mine on.
I do this. There's one in it, it'll go off. Like old man Carrier.
Yep. Yep. Dead nuts.
I couldn't see it, did it?
Huh?
Did it hit it?
Yeah, did it? Do another. Here you go. That's about 240 yards. Huh. You changed the color of it too. It ain't white no more. Well, being a far cry from an expert on the subject, but just from what I've observed in the past and what we've observed right here with Doug shoot, he get both these rifles, which have been really good, accurate, consistent rifle, what you would conservatively call a aggressive cleaning. He cleaned the tailwatts out of them, and they weren't shooting worth a flip. But the more he shoots them without cleaning them, the better they're shooting. Right now, the zero is going back to where it was prior what it's supposed to be. The zero is going back to what it's supposed to be, and the accuracy is improving. So, my goodness.
So the moral is don't wash your iron skillets.
Don't what?
Don't wash your seasoned iron skillets.
Yeah, don't wash a seasoned iron
burn
skillet,
the season.
and don't wash a seasoned bore. I mean, the guy, if nobody's watched him, Gun Blue 490 on YouTube's got some of the most practical advice of anybody I ever seen. And he's factory trained by several different factories. I mean, he's a factory armor, and he makes more sense than anybody out there. And he definitely does not believe in this aggressive cleaning. He believes in cleaning with mineral spirits, which Hoppy's number 9 is nothing but mineral spirits with a little bit of smell good in it. And so, honestly, I mean, the more Doug shoots these two rifles, the dirtier the bore gets, or the more seasoned they get, the better they're shooting. So, I've been both ways. I've been where for years I hardly cleaned one at all, and they shot great. Then I got to where I cleaned quite a bit. But I tell you, I'm becoming a firm believer in shoot till the accuracy falls off, then give it a ordinary cleaning. Just don't go crazy. Don't go crazy on your cleaning. And our shoot today has certainly bore that out. Mm-hmm. Shooting at the left end?
Yeah.
You know, I've been around the block several times when it comes to this, whether you should clean all the time or not. And I've gone from where I rarely ever cleaned one to where I clean them frequently, after about every session. And there's probably a place for all of it, but overall, for the average hunter, I'm going to give a little bit of advice, and I'm going to take my own advice. Shoot until the accuracy starts to fall off, and then clean it, and then give it as mild a cleaning as possible. That would generally be with something like Hoppy's number 9 or mineral spirit. Don't use aggressive, aggressive chemicals
Take a look at them.
if you don't absolutely have to. And most of the time you won't have to.